Countries that do not want to play against Russia for World Cup qualifiers. Hey guys, welcome back to Sports Manic. A group of countries has released statements against Russia in light of its invasion against Ukraine. That's Poland, Czech Republic, and Sweden have said they are refusing to play any upcoming 2022 World Cup qualifying playoff matches in Russia after it attacked Ukraine on Thursday. Based on the latest Russian aggression against Ukraine, the signatories to this appeal do not consider traveling to Russia and playing football matches there. The three countries said in a joint statement addressed to FIFA's General Secretary Fatma Samoura. The statement continued, "The military escalation that we are observing entails serious consequences and considerably lower safety for our national football teams and official delegations." In a letter addressed to FIFA General Secretary Fatma Samoura, the three associations wrote, "Based on the current alarming development in the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, including the security situation, the football associations of Poland, Sweden, and Czech Republic express their firm position that the playoff matches to qualify for the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, scheduled for March 24th and 29th, 2022, should not be played in the territory of Russian Federation. The signatories to this appeal do not consider traveling to Russia and playing football matches there. This military escalation that we are observing entails serious consequences and considerably lower safety for our national football teams and official delegations. Therefore, we expect FIFA and UEFA to react immediately and to present alternative solutions regarding places where these approaching playoff matches could be played." On Thursday, FIFA said in a statement that the hope for rapid concession and hostilities and peace in Ukraine. Make sure you watch till the end and watch the full video as we discuss the countries that do not want to play against Russia for World Cup qualifiers. Poland. The head of Poland's Football Association, Cezary Kuleza, tweeted, "No more words, time to act." Due to the escalation of the aggression of the Russian Federation towards Ukraine, the Polish national team does not intend to play the playoff match against Poland and Russia. This is the only right decision. We are in talks with the Swedish and Czech Republic Federation to present a common position to FIFA. Poland striker Robert Lewandowski says he agrees with the decision to refuse to play against Russia. He tweeted, "It's the right decision. I can't imagine playing a match with the Russian national team in a situation when armed aggression in Ukraine continues. Russian footballers and fans are not responsible for this, but we can't pretend that nothing is happening." The Bayern Munich star also voiced his support for the Ukrainian people on social media, saying, "Everything that is beautiful in sports is contradictory to what war brings. For all people who value freedom and peace, this is a time of solidarity with the victims of military aggression against Ukraine." Several other Polish players also voiced their support, with many including Aston Villa defender Matty Cash and Southampton centre-back Jan Bednarek, posting a joint statement to their social media. Goalkeeper Wojciech Szczesny posted a heartfelt message to Instagram saying that he has family in Ukraine and that he totally supports boycotting the fixtures. He wrote, "My wife was born in Ukraine. There is Ukrainian blood running through the son of my veins. Part of our family is still in Ukraine. A lot of my workers are Ukrainian and they're all great people. Seeing the suffering on their faces and fear for their country makes me realize I cannot stand still and pretend that nothing has happened." On March 26th, we were supposed to play against Russia in a playoff match for 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Although my heart breaks while writing this, my conscience will not let me play. Sweden. The Swedish Football Association has also released a statement and vowed to refuse to play Russia should they meet in the next round, insisting that even moving the game to a neutral venue would not be enough. Sweden must beat Czech Republic to set up a tie with the winner of the clash between Russia and Poland. The Swedish Football Association's board has decided that the Swedish men's national team will not play a possible playoff match against Russia, regardless of where the match is played. A statement read, "The Federal Board also urges FIFA to cancel the playoff matches in March in which Russia participates." Swedish Football Association Chairman Carl-Erik Nilsson said, "The illegal and deeply unjust invasion of Ukraine currently makes all football exchanges with Russia impossible. We therefore urge FIFA to decide that the playoff matches in March in which Russia participates will be cancelled. But regardless of what FIFA chooses to do, we will not play against Russia in March. We have a hard time believing that FIFA will follow our call. Russia cannot join as long as this madness continues." Czech Republic. The Czech Republic, FA, has said its national team will not play Russia should both teams meet in the World Cup playoffs. Russia is scheduled to play Poland on March 24th in Moscow, with the winner that's slated to play Czech Republic or Sweden on March 29th for the chance to reach the finals in Qatar. Both Poland and Sweden confirmed on Saturday that they also would refuse to play Russia. The decision ramps up the pressure on FIFA to reach a resolution, with each team on Russia's qualification pathway now refusing to play them. The Athletic understands FIFA has not provided any further feedback to the Polish FA since the council meeting on Thursday evening. Czech Republic statement said, "We unanimously approve the decision that the Czech national team will in no case enter the event against the selection of Russia in the qualification round of the World Cup 2022. FIFA President Gianni Infantino said on Thursday evening, "We continue to monitor the situation. We will update on the World Cup qualifiers soon. We can take decisions immediately as soon as it's needed." Cezary Kulesna, the head of the Polish FA, told The Athletic, "No more words, time to act," due to the escalation of the aggression of the Russian Federation towards Ukraine. The Polish national team does not intend to play the playoff match against Russia. What is FIFA saying? FIFA President Gianni Infantino admitted on Thursday that the governing body would discuss what to do about the upcoming World Cup qualifying games. "We continue to monitor the situation," he said on Thursday. "We will update on the World Cup qualifiers soon. We can take decisions immediately as soon as it's needed." FIFA also continues to express our solidarity to the people affected by this conflict. Regarding football matters in both Ukraine and Russia, and updates in relation to the upcoming FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 qualifiers will be communicated in due course. Scotland are also set to host Ukraine at Hampden Park in the same stage of the Road to Qatar playoffs next month, but the fixture is in doubt after the Ukrainian Football League was paused for at least 30 days. UEFA, meanwhile, has taken some steps and some form of action in response to the crisis by stripping St. Petersburg of the Champions League final, and the Stade de France in Paris, now set to host the event in May. UEFA confirmed European club football's showpiece occasion on Saturday, May 28, would be moved from Gazprom Arena in the Russian city after an emergency meeting of its executive committee, and was convened this morning. The Kremlin reacted to the decision soon afterwards, claiming that St. Petersburg would have offered the best possible conditions for the showpiece event. "It's a shame that such a decision was made," Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said. "St. Petersburg could have provided the best possible conditions for holding this football event." The UK government immediately endorsed the decision to strip Russia of the final. Culture Secretary Nadine Dorris said, "I welcome UEFA's decision and decisive action to strip St. Petersburg of staging this year's Champions League final. Russia must not be allowed to exploit sporting and cultural events on the world stage to legitimize its unprovoked, premeditated, and needless attack against a sovereign democratic state. Russian and Ukrainian clubs and national teams will play home games at neutral venues." UEFA also announced Russia's military have barred down on Kiev today in an apparent bid to seize the capital and decapitate the government in the hopes of bringing a swift victory for Putin. However, Putin's men seemed set to face bloody street-to-street fighting as Ukrainian troops tasked with the city's defense began setting up defensive positions across highways, on bridges, and on street corners with gunfire and explosions heard in the center of the capital. Civilians were also being armed with rifles and Molotov cocktails. Russian forces were sustaining heavy casualties across the country, with Ukraine claiming to have killed 2,800 men. As Putin himself made an appeal to Ukrainian forces to turn on their drug-addicted neo-Nazi leaders or else lay down their arms and go home. But this brings us to the end of today's video. Don't forget to hit the like button and click on the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching.